News. A Houston man accused of having ties to terrorists faced a judge just minutes ago. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jennifer Reyna.
And I'm Anusha Rasta. We're also learning more about the Palestinian man who faces some serious time in prison. Channel 2 investigator Jace Larson has been inside the courtroom. And Jace, what have you learned?
Well, we just had his first court appearance here. We got out of court just a few minutes ago, and we learned a little bit more about this man. First of all, let me tell you that the government believes that he is a flight risk, so the government wants him to be held in jail while this whole case progresses through. They believe if he wasn't, that he might try to flee the country or at least not show up to court. We also got our first look at this person this morning, at this suspect. Let me show you. This is him arriving at court this morning, Omar Al-Hardan. We know a little bit more about him from what he told the judge in court today. He told the judge that he's 24 years old, that the highest grade that he completed is 11th grade, and that he went to school in Jordan. After this hearing wrapped up, the United States Attorney came out and talked to us a little bit and said basically that this person is alleged to have provided support and worked with the terror organization ISIS.
That means that he was prepared to take whatever action on his own behalf to assist the organization.
Al-Hardan is now facing 3 counts here in federal court, and quite honestly, these are very serious charges here. If he's convicted on them, the first count, 20 years in prison is what he faces, 25 on the second, and 8 years on the third. Sometimes a judge stacks those on top of each other. Sometimes they're served all at the same time. We're a long ways away from that right now. What we are waiting for next is a Wednesday court appearance. That's where the government will have to come and explain specifically why they believe that someone should be held in jail while they're awaiting trial. Typically at those types of hearings, we get a lot more information. The U.S. Attorney, when he talked to me today after court, was very guarded, said that there were several things that he just was not going to talk about. He didn't want to say much about specifically how they were able to arrest this terror suspect. We did learn in court, though, that this suspect was arrested yesterday at the Homeland Security Office. I tried to press the U.S. Attorney to find out a little bit more about how that came about. He simply would not tell us. We're live downtown. Jace Larson, KPRC Channel 2 News.
All right, Jace, thank you. And Channel 2 investigator Jace Larson is digging deeper into Al-Hardan's past. We'll stay on top of this story for you all day to bring you new updates just as soon as they come in. Our next on-air update is coming up at noon. You can also find more at click2houston.com.